What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shooky from Shook Earth Media, and today I was having such a great day today that I almost didn't want to cover Fear the Walking Dead Season 7 Part 2 trailer because the season so far left me a little bit disappointed, to say the least. And I love the premise of the nuclear apocalypse plus the zombie apocalypse. I think that's really cool. There's been so many like little things and the coincidences and just the goofiness of the storyline that I haven't really been feeling it. You can check my reviews if you want to see my full opinions on the matter, but we got Season 7 Part 2, and I decided to spoil my day by watching it, and it's not a bad trailer. And we get our first look at Madison, who is returning. That was announced previously. And I'm honestly excited to see her in the show, and we'll just get into our predictions on what her storyline's going to be, etc., etc. So let's just jump right into this. Got guys with gas masks. I'm assuming that this is Alicia's group, maybe. Now, I'm not sure. Is this Charlie or Alicia? And I don't know who this is. And this looks like some CGI, honestly. Maybe a dream scene or something. And we got Alicia looking sick. Of course, we got the whole goofy storyline where she got bit for the dumbest reason possible. And here she is, still sick from it. Apparently, she still has the infection. Makes no sense to me, but, you know.
I had a dream.
She had a dream.
And my fever was, at its worst, there was this voice telling me the walker would lead us there. Thought it was coming from Padre.
So we got a dream. I don't know if this is the dream that led her to believing the zombie still had memories or something. I like this shot of somebody playing the piano and she's hiding in the piano. That's a cool shot. I'm not sure what the context is. And she's talking about Padre. I think this is a new character. I don't recognize him. I'm liking the instruments in the background. Looks like he's got power. I mean, he's got lights. He's got like a radio thing over here. You guys can't see it, and he's carrying his like instrument in one hand, and the other hand he's got a knife. So I don't know what he's gonna do with the instrument. If he's gonna bash him over the head with it or what.
Me.
But it was coming from where?
Me.
I don't know if that means the dream was coming from her or if the zombie was coming from her. I'm not really sure what's going on with Alicia. We got her running though, so I mean, how sick could she be?
This is Alicia Clark. If you're listening to this, you're not alone.
She's broadcasting on what sounds like a radio. You're not alone. It's a recurring theme with the radios. We got John Sr. here. And we left him off at the tower, I believe. And we got, Dwight and Sherry here doing I forget what their name was, but it was like the Dark Riders or something like that. They got some kind of Wild West name. We're here at a bowling alley, which I don't think we've ever gone to a bowling alley on the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a new location. We got zombie heads in bags, and there's like a crab. I'm curious, like, what the heads and bags are, if it's a new group, or if that's something that Strands people are doing. Daniel here. I mean, Daniel, I really hope we give him something to do the second half of the season. He only had, like, a couple scenes so far this season, and it was pretty much just to remind you, hey, he's got dementia still, in case you forgot.
We're gonna build a new home.
Not sure who that is that walks across the screen there. I'm not sure who this is.
We're gonna build the new home you've been looking
Lucy seems a little bit not
We're gonna build the
cool with it. I mean, she's pulling out her knife. This shot looks great through the trees here. And now we got Dory Sr. running with Strand's second in command here.
But first, we're gonna need a little help from you.
So they got everybody here at Strand's tower. We've got Dwight, we've got Lucy, we got all of our main cast, it looks like, making a move on the tower. And he does bash somebody over the head with his instrument. It seems like a waste of a perfectly good instrument, but hey, that's not a zombie. That's a dude, okay? So, I don't know, Strand's people will want to take them out for some reason. We got June here pinned up by some zombies. I mean, it does look really good. I like the aesthetic. I'm still, like, confused when they have to wear masks and when they don't. It's very inconsistent. Here we are with some pipes again. Dwight's in a pipe and something falls through. Are we really running out of ideas for doing that again? Like an episode later? So I'm still not really sure what the war is about, you know. But we're in a full-blown war situation. Is that the artist guy? Whose name I'm forgetting right now? It looks like it is. Swinging in a... I mean, there's some great shots here.
I know what you must think of me, but our story isn't over, Alicia.
It is.
He's got the baby. Strand has the baby. I feel like Strand's not going to make it too many more episodes. I mean, they're setting it up like this whole second part is going to be about the war. I honestly, given the trajectory of the last few seasons and the part 2s, I think he's going to be out of the picture within a couple episodes. And potentially Alicia too, although based on this trailer, it's looking like they don't want you to think that she's going to die. So maybe she ends up living. I would prefer that, of course, especially with Madison coming back. It'd be kind of weird if Madison comes back and, like, everybody she knew is dead. Strand's dead. I feel like if they're bringing Madison back, maybe they want her to meet Strand again, but we'll get to the end in a second. But it looks like they're doing some kind of amnesia storyline.
It is. In one way,
Got Grace.
in one way or another, you won't be running this place after today.
We're not going to be running this place after today. I bet that is going to happen at some point. Strand is shaving. Looks like some shootout in the basement. With a lot of shootouts going on. I mean, the shootouts look great. The hand is still stupid.
You're dead. Because you said you knew the way.
Okay, well, I mean, that's the trailer except for the Madison part. I mean, the action looks good, but it's always going to cut together well in the trailer, but in the show, it's like very small amount of action, I'm sure. So I've got my misgivings about the storyline, but if there's some cool action and it's a good climax and stuff, it might be evened out, you know?
What's your name?
Wonder what she's breathing in. So, of course, we got Madison here. Got the names of her children.
Madison.
Not anymore. We will tell you who you're going to be from now on.
So, she remembers her name. When I said amnesia storyline, it looks like to me, you know, with the voice on the radio, we're going with some kind of brainwashing storyline. So they're trying to make her forget things, trying to program her. I'm assuming, based on the trajectory of the season, that she is at Padre. And that they're going to find her when they finally meet Padre. And that Padre is going to be the real antagonist of part 2. We had Alicia earlier talking about how she's going to set up with a real Padre. She doesn't seem to believe that Padre is even a thing. But I think we're going to find out that it is a thing, and that's where Madison is. And when she gets out, she's going to be all messed up from all this brainwashing stuff. Maybe she's going to have some missing memories. Maybe she'll have to, talk to our crew to bring some of those memories back. I'm curious to see if Strand is going to be around at that point. I'm curious if Alicia is going to be around at that point. Both of those characters, to me, are on the chopping block, unfortunately. Not how I want it to be. But I think Strand, I mean, he's the antagonist we've set up. But based on the trajectory of last season, it was like, we had this villain set up with Ginny, and then Ginny was gone in like an episode or two once we got back into part 2, and then the real villains of season 6 came out, and that was the death cult thing. Now, I felt like that storyline was a little rushed, and based on this formula, I think the fake villain is going to be Strand. He's going to be resolved in a couple episodes. Then Padre is going to be the main thing. Based on the trajectory of how they did last season, it really feels like the same thing. We're setting up little hints of Padre all along, and that's going to be the big storyline at the end. So I feel like, again, it's probably going to be a little rushed, but this is me preemptively judging something, so we'll see how it actually turns out when the show comes out. But these are just my gut feelings on what we're going to see. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm happy Madison's back. I'm not too optimistic about the storyline at this point, but hopefully we can at least get some good action in here. Maybe a good payoff if the Padre thing is cool and if Madison is done right. They kind of changed her character a lot when the new showrunners came over. She was a lot more ruthless before, and now she's more of like a friendly, motherly figure, and that's fine too. You know, I'm not ultimately mad at it or anything. But, yeah, it did feel like a big change. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope to see you in the next video. Sub for more Walking Dead content. Hit me with the like if you like. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.